Hey, 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 this is Jay Chatfield, loving yourself to life, loving yourself. These videos are always sponsored by Grace Guidance, where we inspire you to heal and encourage you to live your life on purpose. I was thinking about something today, and hopefully this is very short because this is something that I had to learn. I love the song Stand, if you know what I'm talking about, by Donnie McClurkin. It is when I did liturgical dance, it's one of my favorite dances to do. And I would, the church would be in an uproar when you do that song. Everybody would just connect to it and just be blessed, if that's what you want to call it, by that song when I danced to it. But honestly, I didn't know what stand meant. And I don't think that a lot of people who sing the song really understand what stand means. It feels good, like I say, to know that someone's working on your behalf of your problems, but honestly, we don't know how to really activate it. Now, let me tell you, this is what came to me. You know how in the song, after he tells you, after you done all you can, you just stand, and then he'll say, you prayed and you cried, you prayed and you cried. He goes through all of those types of things. So what are you doing after you pray and you cry? What is that pray and you cry thing? Yeah, I'm going a little deeper. Some people be like, it ain't that deep. But yes, it is, because you pray and you cry about the same thing all the time and you don't see a change. You may see a little bit, but you don't see the thing that you really want to see. You know, you don't see the thing that you really want to see. You maybe see just a little bit, and then you grab onto that hope, because hope is one of the strongest things that we can, besides love. Hope is a you will live when somebody tells you that you're going to die, because you have hope. But that process of you pray and you cry is a releasing. Some of us don't want to release it because it feels so comfortable for us to pray and cry and then go and tell someone that we prayed and we cried. Because that's what we've been taught. There's sorrow. We're supposed to be whole. But no, if you pray and you cry, I'm not telling you not to pray and you cry. You're supposed to pray and cry until, whenever you think about that thing, there's no more praying and crying. And then you stand. There's some people that's out there that's a pro, that's like, you know what, I'm done with this. Cut it off. I don't even have an emotion about it. But if you still have an emotion about it, you haven't let it go. So that, therefore, you're not prepared to stand. You're going to keep picking that thing up. You're going to keep walking with it. The only way that you can stand with it is if you release it, is if you let it go. So if you're still praying and crying about it and crying, that's where you need to say, how can I release this? How can I stand? Because at this moment, I just want to lay down and die. I don't want to stand anywhere. I can't stand on the word. I can't do anything. I can't even hear the word, because this thing is just taking over my mind. Somebody needs to be real with you right now. And that's where I'm at, because I'm tired of saying, okay, I give it all away. And no, there's a process in releasing. So go through that process in releasing, and then when you release it, that means you don't have an emotion for it. You have empathy with it. If it touches you in a place, okay, I've been through that. That thing don't bother me anymore. Because see, a person continues to, and I know I'm jumping in this, but I want to give you some examples. A person continues to work out when they see results. They don't just, if they see the results and they're fitting it, it's motivation. It's the same thing. If you're praying and you're crying and you're still holding on to it, that means we need to do something different. We need to, if we're going to pray and cry this time, we need to be like, okay, I really need to understand, God, Spirit, somebody talk to me, tell me how I can release this so I can stand on your word, because it's really hard when I'm hurting like this. And people's like, oh, go through the hurt and the pain. That is through the hurt and the pain. So that way, whenever something else comes along or you find yourself in another situation, the momentum of your last stand will keep you going. That's just what I have to say today. It was just really quick. And understand that we are human beings and we're in this experience to learn and to grow. So whatever you're believing or hoping for or getting yourself through, just know that it will work for you. When you find out, you got to find out what that core thing is. You go in and you can pray and you can cry and understand that you ask those right questions. What is it that's really going on? And once you get to that thing and you release that thing, then you can stand. You can stand without a doubt, like they say, without a shadow of a doubt. You can stand. And then you'll see it. It'll help. It'll see its way through because guess what? You're in alignment with what you want now. You can't be in alignment with something that you're fighting because you prefer to go pray and cry and cry. You know, it feels good. I cried. But when you get in alignment with it, that's when you stand and it sees you right on through. Jay Chatfield, this is Loving Yourself to Life. If you want to get in touch with me, email me at graceguidance@gmail.com. As always, do something for you that only you will love. Have a love yourself day.